Welcome back. I bet ever since you can remember, you've been asked to look at eye charts with letters and numbers like these. Most kids have their first eye exam as early as 6 months old. This remains the standard as to determine how well you can see. But there is a small vocal collection of doctors, specialists, and parents that say this is not telling the whole story. And they say when you look at the bigger picture, more and more kids are having issues with the connection between their eyes and their brain. They're suffering from visual processing disorder, and it's keeping a countless number of undiagnosed kids from being able to read well.
Lothar Perez is a sophomore at Suncoast High School in Riviera Beach. His coach calls him the most improved player on his beach volleyball team. Yet a year ago, he couldn't even play most sports.
I didn't have depth perception. At all.
In soccer, it was horrible because it was, having to place him because he wouldn't see.
Lothar did well in school, but it was always a struggle.
I could still, obviously read at a high level. It was draining. After school, I'd take naps for an hour.
I am looking at the way he's taking his notes in algebra class, and numbers are all over the place.
After a chance meeting between his father and developmental optometrist Christina Murray, Lothar was diagnosed with visual processing disorder, something he had never heard of.
What I get to look for specifically is how the two eyes, because there's two of them, actually communicate with one another, and how they're able to essentially navigate things like the classroom or if we're driving a car. There's a lot of different things going on, and we have to be able to shift our attention quickly and efficiently, but we also have to do that accurately. And that's the part where, for a lot of people, they just aren't able to do, or their brain has to think about what's happening.
A child with visual processing disorder reverses letters and numbers, has poor reading comprehension, has crooked handwriting, has headaches or needs extra sleep. These are symptoms that are similar to dyslexia or can be misdiagnosed as ADHD because kids can get frustrated and act out.
And that fatigue really adds up, and by the end of the day, they're really uncomfortable. And so by the time they get home from school and they're asked to do homework after doing all of the things all day, they have a meltdown.
Dr. Murray says visual processing disorder is not new, but it is becoming more prevalent because of how young children are using their eyes.
Our eyes weren't meant to be staring at screens for, for some people, 12, 18 hours a day. Those are things that we built up over time with really practice, but our visual system itself requires certain developmental milestones to happen to actually get that coordination, and if it doesn't, you just don't know how to do it.
But you can, with help. A developmental optometrist like Dr. Murray can put you through vision therapy to train your eyes to work together.
I want you to start here, read all the way down the column, and then go to here, read all down. I want you to do it as fast as you can.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Go.
6329174. That's basically like physical therapy for your eyes. Dr. Murray gave me goggles to make it feel like I had visual processing disorder.
This is where you start to feel where it's tiring.
It feels like wearing those beer goggle glasses.
Yeah. This is how a lot of people walk around.
Dr. Murray says the goal is for vision therapy to last about 16 weeks, and she's never had a patient not reach the goals she set for them. An improvement can come quickly. Just ask Lothar.
Early in this year, my grade in English, which is the most affected, was low C, and then now I'm at a medium to high A, and it's an ACE class.
How beneficial do you think it would be to your fellow classmates if this kind of not just treatment but diagnosis was a little more well known to doctors and to teachers and to people in the schools?
I think it would be almost life-changing.
That's the problem right now. Many doctors, teachers, and parents don't know about visual processing disorder, but by Dr. Murray's account, it affects 1 in 5 kids. There's a debate, though, that goes well beyond your local optometrist's office about whether vision therapy should be widely recognized as a scientifically viable treatment program. I'll have more on that debate coming up in our next half hour.
Well, before you get to that, you've got to find out if your child has the disorder. So how can kids get screened for this?
Right. So, in the annual eye checkup that I was talking about at the beginning, your child's optometrist will not screen for vision processing disorder. Your kid can ace that eye exam and still have VPD. You've got to go to a developmental optometrist like Dr. Murray. She does do some site visits at private schools, but so far, Palm Beach County School District will not let her into schools for screenings. I'll also have more on that coming up in our next half hour.
All right, Matt, thank you.